You have a song titled Mama Told Me,
Yeah.
featuring Quando Rondo. What's that song about?
Um, in the song, me and Quando, we met in jail. Before he blowed up, we met in jail. He was beating on the bed, making that song. I remember he got out and went viral, whatever. So I paid him for the feature. We did the song. I was rapping about my case, and he just came with the hook. We was on good terms, but he started acting Hollywood when I came time to do the video. So me and him not on the best of terms no more. Like, I paid him for the feature, and then I didn't like how he acted once I tried to do the video. Like, he tried to text me like a country boy, and I was like, bro, we were just in the cell together. We were just eating noodles together. But now, since you done signed me in bed, young boy, now you want to be Hollywood. I didn't like how he did that. So I don't got no beef with him. I just don't like how he handled that. But I had to understand that it's just business. He signed to a major label, and his manager and all that, everybody's hands got to get greased. But I feel like he could have showed some love.
All right. Curious, how much did the feature cost back then?
Back then the feature was like 1,500, but he tried to charge me 10,000 for the video. I'm like, man, what? 10,000 for the video? You gonna charge me 1,500 for the feature? And I was at the time, I was in the street like I worked hard for my man. I'm like, bro, I don't got no $10,000 just to give you for no video, bro. I'm like, I just felt like he ain't handled it right. Cause I still know people that know him, and he done did videos with them for free and stuff like that, or almost free. Me and him still, I'm cool with the same people he cool with, and they told me, oh, this and that, but I feel like he went Hollywood. And me personally, when I get to the level that he on, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm making my business not to be like that. I know you can't do everything for free, but I ain't gonna be doing all that Hollywood stuff. That's why I'm gonna stay independent. I'm not signing to no label.
If this was a perfect world and you could have it your way, how should it have been handled?
I felt like he knew that it wasn't no cap in my route in that song. We had a lot in common. He would have just did the video on the screen because I paid him for the feature. Or he would have did it half price or something like that. We could have got it knocked out. Cause I told him, I'm like, all right, you want 10 band? I'm like, bro, how about I give you 5 and then I come and shoot it in Savannah to make it easier for you in your hood. He like, nah, I still want 10. So I called his big brother. His big brother was like, man, you do the feature with 3 for free. I mean, do the video with 3 for free. Him and his big brother had got into it by that. He was like, nah, bro, da 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 da. He didn't want to do it. So, but me and his big brother still cool. We still talk all the time. You know. Now he back in Savannah. I was out there with him, Lil Tim, all them boys.
But you didn't see Quando.
Yeah, I seen Quando in there.
Oh, you
I
did?
met Quando went in jail back in 2000 and in 2016. I met him in 2016 before he blowed up. I met him in jail. Me and him was in the same dorm. Like, we were eating noodles, and we got a lot in common. I really can't speak on what we got in common on camera, but we got a lot in common. And we in the same kind of organization. So that's how me and him crossed paths. And and that's how it was. So we did the song together. But he didn't do the video. Like, he handled it the wrong way. He went on some Hollywood stuff. He was real humble when he was like, hey bro, we finna do the song together, send me the money. And when he got the song, he didn't repost it or nothing. I'm like, damn. That's why I don't like the music industry. Like, because these dudes, they get money, they get a blue check, and then they forget where they came from. A lot of people do that. I understand, like, when you get to the level like Drake and stuff like that, but come on, man.
When it comes to someone doing a feature with someone, is it their responsibility to repost it?
No, I don't feel like it's their responsibility, but I feel like you should at least do that because they coming out of their pocket. Like, it's like promo. And like I made like I just said, when you get to Drake level, Drake did a free feature with Block Boy JB and made him blow up just because he knew Block Boy JB daddy. So if Drake can do it, I feel like, come on, man, you can do it. You ain't got to do it for everybody. But I had co-signers. I had his big brother telling him. I had people out of the same organization telling him, like, yeah, man, do the video with 3, man. They going to be good, bro. Go on and help him. You going to get your blessing. Now, he still don't want to do it. Like, he didn't want to see me make it. That's how I feel. I'm like, dang, bro, you don't want to put me on your platform. You got all the engagement on your Instagram. You don't want to see me. People be want to see you do good, but they don't want to see you do better than them.
But just to be fair, that is an assumption on your end.
That's how I felt at the time. I don't feel like that no more because I understand the business part. Because now that I don't start again, I reached 100K on Instagram, and now everybody trying to get features and stuff from me. People that 6 months ago, they didn't want no feature from me. Because they ain't feel like, since I went viral, now everybody want features, and I know I got to get some of my money back. Cause I invested a lot of money in my career, so I got to get my money back. So I feel where he coming from. But at the time, that was like 2-3 years ago, I wasn't at the financial status that I'm at now. I didn't see where he was coming from, It ain't no beef, though. I just felt like, And now people probably feel like that about me. They probably feel like, oh, 3 Hollywood, JK got some money. Now he want to charge for feature, this and that. Bruh, if I go do a feature with you, I got to pay for studio time. I got to come up with the song, this and that. I be on people dying. I don't got no label I don't got no machine behind me. I don't got no label behind me. Everything I do, I pay for out my pocket, I could be doing other stuff with my money, but I'm trying to invest.
So just to clarify, when you do pay for this this feature, he wasn't signed to a major label at the time. He wasn't part of.
Yeah, he was. He was part of NBA.
There you go.
And I think he signed with NBA and Halfway Atlantic. But I forgot his manager named Fee. I didn't want to go through Fee to do the feature. I was trying to just go straight through Quando, but I had to go through Fee. So Fee had to get his cut. I really felt like I could have got the feature for like $500. But when you go through the manager, which I don't like to do, they be having their manager information in their bio. The manager will always put they chop on it, just for putting it together. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go through Fee, and Fee Banks. I had to go through Fee, so he put his tax on it. And they tried to charge me $10,000 for the video, and I wasn't going for it. So I just throw that song and try to really waste my money on that, That's why I don't do features no more. Like, I don't spend my money on feature with nobody. I just do my own music. I'm going to kick the door down myself.
Why do you feel like it was a waste if you do have a song with the person, but you didn't get the video? Why is it a waste?
Because I felt like...
And we could take Quando's name out of this equation, but just generally speaking, if you get a feature from somebody, right, on your song, why is that a waste if it's just the song and no video?
I was at a radio interview the other day, and a dude typed my name, man. He seen I had the song from Quando. That's the first thing he popped up in Jose Guapo. And he looked at me. He didn't look at me like a little boy no more. He looked at me like a serious rapper. So I'm going to say it did help me, but I felt like at the time, Quando was real hot. If we did the video, I could have got real hot too, We were just in jail busting our suit together, talking about what we going to do. We going to turn up together. But you ain't stick to the plan,
When you did get this feature from him at the time, was it something that you trade sessions digitally, or was this done in person?
See, I wanted to do it in person, but they did it digitally. I didn't like that. I'm like, bro, we can't meet up in the studio. Deal was right after Bankroll Fresh got killed, so nobody wanted to do studio sessions personally. Like, I tried to do a song with a dude in Atlanta right after Quando. Oh, nah, bro, we ain't doing that. Bankroll Fresh got killed outside the studio, so nobody wanted to do features with people because they ain't know what they was on. Okay, you might say you want to do a feature with a dude the whole time, you trying to rob him. That's how a lot of rappers were feeling at that time. A lot of rappers still feel like that to this day. They not finna meet up with no street dude and do no feature. They finna send the session and send it back.
And I think you may have said this already, but if not, I'll ask anyways. What year was this recorded?
The song with Quando had to be recorded like 2000 and... it had to be like 17, 18, because I got out of jail 19. I done did so much. I really don't know what year it was, but it probably been like 2-3 years ago. Everybody liked the song, and that's the most played song I got on Spotify.
And this was a hook that he's
Yeah, he
on.
did a hook. He did a hook. Yeah.
You got the hook for 1500. Were you trying to get a verse from him?
Nah, I didn't want no verse because I felt like I was just gonna go off his vibe. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was gonna let him steer the way of the song, and then I was just gonna catch the wave. That's why I let him do the hook. You feel me? Cause I felt like if he did a verse, then it'd been known. It'd been known that I paid for a feature. So I let him do the hook, so it makes it seem like he wanted me to hop on it. You know, I try to throw the fans off. But when he didn't repost it, they made it just he seen me tagging him and now I know he did. Cause I got my fan to spam him and all. The same way how he blew up NBA Youngboy. He was bamming on the car, singing his song, telling his fan to spam Youngboy. Youngboy found him. He seen me coming. I called him. I was in the car with his big brother when his big brother called him and all. You know?
When you say big brother, is this his biological brother?
Nah, it's not his biological brother. It's just a brother out of the same organization that we in uh that he look up to and he real close to, that can call on him right now, like he gonna answer.
Looking back, was spending that amount of money, $1,500 on this feature, worth it?
Yeah, I guess I look back at it, it was worth it. I end up being blessed to make it back. You know, I look at it now, I'm about to start charging around the same price. I just blessed to be able to I was able to afford that. And I shout it to my brother Bougie, my best friend Bougie. He went half with me on that feature. Cause I was in the streets. I was in the street hustling to try to get my money. I was making money out of royalties, selling shirts and stuff like that. So it was a big, you know what I'm saying, a big chunk of money. But my boy Bougie, my brother that's locked up, he paid half on my feature with Jose Guapo too. He the one that always believed in me from get go. Like that's why I always, if you go on my page, you'll always see me say free Bougie. Like, cause everything I always do, like if he was out right now, he'll be right here with me. When I get ready to go on my tour, he'll be right there with me. He the only person out my crew that believe in me full throttle. Everything I do, you know. I feel like I owe him.
When it comes to Bougie, you're using the phrase brother, or is he biologically related to you?
He not biologically related to me. He just my closest friend. Like, he done did stuff for me that my own brother wouldn't do. So he's a brother to me. But we been friends, like, we closer than my other friends. Like, me and him, we done stayed together 5-6 years. We caught a case together. He took the case for me. Like, he a real one.
My final question with this feature: when you did trade sessions digitally, what did Quando hear on his end? Did you already have a verse on it?
Quando just heard the beat. That's all. I got the
Ah,
beat made by my homeboy Flyboy Breeze that went to school with me. Quando dropped the hook. They sent it back to me. I went to the studio and put the verses on it. Made it, dropped it, and it did numbers on my end just because they said featuring Quando, but it really could have did more if he would have just put the cosign on it and reposted it, or we did the video.
anything else you want to say in regards to this feature?
Nah, I just want to say, like, I understand the business part, and I wish him the best. You know, ain't no beef.
I was gonna ask you if Quando's watching this, if you had anything to say to him, but
Quando, he gonna see this. Cause we deal with the same people. He gonna see it, and he gonna feel like, man, that just business. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, and I know when this interview drop, I'm gonna get calls. I know his big brother gonna call me. He gonna be like, "3, you shouldn't have went on there and said that." But I just felt like it needed to be known, cause that's how I feel, and that's how I always felt. You know, even though it's been years ago, I felt like he handled it the wrong way. I ain't trying to get no clout off his name or nothing like that, but when people mention me, they be thinking I'm from Savannah and all that and this and that. That's his city. That's not my city. I went to college there. I caught a case there. We got a lot in common, but I'm not from there. People be thinking, oh, like, you the rapper from Savannah under Quando. No, I'm not. I'm not from there. I just got locked up there. I don't really know that much about Savannah. I went to school there. I went in them boys' hood and nothing like that.
That case that you're speaking of, that case is closed?
Yeah, that case closed. I had went to prison for that case 2016, and they gave me 10-year probation. And right now I got about 5 more years left.
And what was the actual charge?
Attempted murder, commission
Well,
of.
the excuse me, let me repeat that. What was the actual charge that got you
Oh,
in
they got
that
me
bid?
convicted.
Yeah.
They throw the attempted murder out because it was self-defense, but they convicted me on discharging a firearm on the school campus because I wasn't supposed to be shooting a gun on the school campus. So that's the charge that got me probation. And my lawyer tricked me and told me if I signed a deal, if I take 10-year probation, I can get off early in 2 years with no trouble. I did 2 years, no trouble. They didn't even let me off. I called the probation officer. They told me, oh, you got violent charge. You got to do the whole time. So, man, I don't get out probation till I'm about 28 years old. No, I'm 25. I got 5 more years. I'll get off when I turn 30. And probation is a trap. So anybody out there, I'll tell you, if you get into some trouble, man, just do your time. If they try to offer you a year or two, something like that, and you can get out on like 2-year probation, do that. But don't jump on no plea. Them folks tell me, 10-year probation, you can get out today. Don't take it. Don't see you setting yourself up for failure. One of my homeboys, he shot 3 people. He sat in the county for 2 years. They told him, we'll let you out today if you take 15-year probation. He took it. I told him, bruh, why would you do that? You like 23 years old. You took 15-year probation. You don't get out probation till you 40. Bro, you can't do nothing. Like, in Georgia State probation, if you violate probation with a felony, they can revoke you in full, and you got to go to prison and do all that time. You know? They can revoke that whole 15 years of probation and gonna make you do the whole 15 in prison. Well, it's a trap.
And how much time did you end up serving for that case that closed?
That case right there, I served 4 years. I served 4 months when I first got convicted. Then I violated probation. I did 9 months. Yeah, so I ended up doing like 13 months off the case. Because off my first violation, they gave me 9 months. And my second violation, I got saved by COVID. They told me to turn myself in to go come do 6 more months. But the DA throwed it out. The DA was like, they ain't want me to do no more time. Thankfully, the white DA in Savannah that was getting everybody, throwing the key away on everybody, she got voted out of office. And they voted a black DA. And I'm not being racist, nothing like that. But the black DA, I showed up to the video court. And I was already prepared. My lawyer had told me, you finna turn yourself in October the 6th to go do 6 months. You'll get out in April. The DA said, oh, we want to give you time, sir. I told my lawyer, I said, what she mean time, sir? She was like, miss, she like, you don't got to go to jail no more. I'm like, what? And that was a blessing, you know. I ended up getting blessed. I know a lot of people that end up getting blessed. My homeboy called me today. He told me everybody in his dorm done got a bond today. Like, he been sent 2 years for armed robbery he didn't do. He gave a dude a ride. The dude had just got done robbing the store. He didn't know. And he been sent 2 years. That was one of my roommates. And he finna get ready to get out. So when he get out, we're going to open up a gym. Yeah.
The 4 months that you end up doing before you violated, was that the full sentence?
Yeah, they gave me, on that sentence, they gave me 10-year probation, serve 120 days in prison. It was a sweet sentence. I ain't want to do it, though. My daddy had told me, I had 2 choices. Take the 10-year probation, 120 days in prison, or go to trial and get 5 years in prison. I would have had to probably do like a year and a half off of that, but I would have been out probation. My dad was like, son, go to trial. I didn't want to roll the dice. I don't gamble. I said, nah. I said, I ain't trying to go to trial and lose. My lawyer like, if you lose in trial, the max they can give you is 5 years for shooting a gun on campus. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. I went ahead. I should have took him to trial. I would have been on probation. I would have been a convicted felon. I'm already a convicted felon, you know what I'm saying? I still would have been a convicted felon, but I would have been on probation, though.
And for time reference, it's October 2021 now. Okay. We'll do Oh, I do want to ask you one more question.
Okay.
You mentioned 100K followers on Instagram,
Yeah.
and what's your username?
3 Stripes KOM. 3 Stripes King of Moultrie. 3 Stripes KOM. Just like how Yo Gotti got Yo Gotti KOM. My name is 3 Stripes KOM because I'm the king of Moultrie. I'm the king of my city.
These 100K followers, all organic?
All organic. I done had my Instagram probably like 10, 12 years. And I gained, most of my followers came from my from TikTok. Because in my bio, my TikTok name is the same thing as my Instagram, you know. And they all organic. I done had my page for a long time. And I got a lot. I got a good following, good engagement, stuff like that. I done had it for a long time, but I feel like if Instagram can't clean it up, because a lot of people don't forgot their password and stuff like that, it'll knock it down a little bit. But I still be probably around 90K or something like that.
Never paid for one follower.
Nah, I never paid for not one follower. Nah, I don't pay for promotion. Like so, like okay, so. I don't know what the DJs and stuff like that be doing, or like okay, like I done been on Say Cheese before, or like I done been on Florida Come Up Next and them pages like that. I don't know what they be doing. Now when they be reposting my videos, I don't know if they paying for follows. I just know when my music get reposted, followers coming. You know what I'm saying? People don't start engaging. So, but I never paid for no followers. I feel like you gotta pay for it. Like then that why would you pay for fake followers and you ain't gonna get no engagement, you know? But everybody, like I don't look at Beyonce page. Beyonce got like 100 million followers. But when she posts a picture, she only get like 2 million likes. So you gotta think about it. She got 98 million people on her page that didn't like her picture. 98 million people that's just watching. I got 100,000 followers. I might get 2,000, 3,000 likes at the most. So I got 97,000 people that's just watching. And that's how it be on everybody's page. You got people that'll follow you just to watch you. Don't like nothing. It's just spectators. Just hating or whatever. It don't take nothing but less than 2 seconds to click double tap on a person's page. I believe in that. If I follow you, I'm going to support you. I scroll down my timeline, I just boom, 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 heart everybody picture, just for support. And I expect people to do the same thing for me. But they don't. Like I said earlier in the interview, people be wanting you to do good, but they don't want you to do better than them.
Is that an assumption?
Nah, that ain't an assumption. That's proven fact. I know that for a fact. I done seen it. I know dudes like on my page that do music. When they drop music, I repost theirs. I drop something, they don't repost mine. But I don't be worrying about what they do, because at the end of the day, I know I'm going to get my blessing. It coming out the goodness of my heart,
Have you ever confronted somebody over that? Reposting, not reposting, liking, not liking.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. I don't confront them. I'm big on that. I'm big on action. I don't do all. I get into it with people over social media and stuff like that. But when I see you, we get at it. I don't say some people about that. I done got into it with people about that. I'm like, bro, what you on my page for? You don't be liking nothing. You call my phone. Oh, bro, yeah, I seen your video. Why you ain't like it? Why you ain't comment? You feel me? You hate?
What are some of the responses you got?
Oh, bro, my bad. I got sidetracked. Oh, ain't nobody hating on you, bro. I forgot this. Man, nah, bro. You ain't forget to double tap, bro. These same dudes that'll overlook my page, you'll catch them on a little baby comment or a little Dirk tell them happy birthday. Why you telling that man happy birthday or his song fire? He got millions of followers and views. That man don't even know you. Now, when my birthday come up, you don't even comment on mine. You don't even comment on my video. These folk be clout chasing, man. I hate when people do that. I don't follow no celebrities. If I don't know you personally and you don't follow me, I ain't follow no celebrity. Like, I don't want to see what no celebrity got going on. I know people that follow celebrities because it give them motivation or whatever. But if we ain't no mutual, like, it ain't no mutual thing, I'm not just finna be following no celebrity that don't follow me back and watching these folk. Like, I be getting to it with people in my hometown because they feel like I'm too flashy. I got my name from being flashy. My song called Flashy. So a lot of times I post a lot of money. I'm known for posting a lot of money in my pictures and stuff like that. People be like, you always posting money. You be flexing too much. You be rubbing it in. I say, man, well, you ain't say that, but Lil Baby did it. Lil Baby just posted $1 million. You commented on the motivation, goals. When 3 posted 100,000 or 200,000 or this and that, however much money, oh, he think he all that. How? He made it. I just ain't made it yet, you know? I feel like people, that's a double standard. Like, come on, man. Like when I do make it though, like I was just telling somebody earlier, like when I do make it, what it gonna take? My city, they be hating on me. It's a small city, small town. It gonna take me to blow up and people from other places all around the world, like now, coming to engage in my music, follow me, saying that I'm fire, saying that I'm hard, saying that they like my music, for my city to get behind me. Cause right now my city feel like I turned my back on them just because I moved away. I left when I went out to college, you know.
Are your friends obligated to like your stuff, to comment on your stuff, to this and that
Nah,
on
they ain't
social media?
obligated, but they do it anyway. They know. Like, cause I'm gonna do the same thing to them. I don't have many friends. I count on one hand my friends, you know. The one I only got 2 friends that's not in jail, you know. And every time I post something, they gonna repost it. But the ones that's in jail, they would do the same thing if they was out. I got Moon, I got my cousin BB, I got Kiwi. Every time I post something, Kiwi gonna repost it. He gonna comment on it. Every time I post something, Moon gonna repost it. He gonna comment on it. BB gonna post it. He gonna comment on it. I ain't gotta tell them to do it. 9 times out of 10, the picture that I posted, them boys be the one that took it anyway. Cause I don't get around. I don't be around people that I don't fake kick it around people. I don't let nobody get around me that I don't deal with. I don't trust people with my life and stuff like that. So if you ain't know day one, you ain't authentic. If you didn't walk with me, you ain't finna ride with me. That's how I am.
And this cousin that you mentioned, is this your biological
Yeah, they my
cousin?
biological cousin on my dad's side. We call him Little Bonner. Little BB, he about 4'10". He a little midget, got a long old beard. He got a big old beard like you. He done had a full beard since he was in like 5th grade. That's what he known for.